Hi, my name is Caylen Grasz, and this is a video recording of my digital portfolio. I am in my last semester at Emporia State's School of Library and Information Management, and this portfolio was created as a part of my Capstone course. So I'm just going to be walking through it and discussing the different aspects of my digital portfolio. So the first page of my portfolio is just an introduction, just to give you a little background about myself. I'm originally from Omaha, attended SLIM through the Denver cohort, and currently work at a school library in Denver. So this page just tells you a little bit about my journey to library school and my interest in working in libraries and with students in particular. So the rest of my portfolio, you'll see these different tabs right here. There are program outcomes, professional values, some additional work, as well as my resume and contact information. So looking at my program outcomes, you'll see on the left here listed the different 8 program outcomes listed by SLIM at Emporia. These are just different skills that Emporia would like the SLIM graduates to come away with. And so within each of these program outcomes, which are links, there are different artifacts from various courses I was enrolled in throughout my time in this program. There are some group projects as well as individual projects. There are papers and more creative projects linked here. For example, this is a website that I created in an information technology course that just kind of shows off a little bit of knowledge about libraries while displaying my technological abilities as well. And so these are just meant to show the ways in which I have learned and grown in these areas and how I've displayed those through my work in my courses. So similarly, within the professional values tab, there are 4 values in the SLIM program: service, leadership, integrity, and mentorship. And these are kind of general but important values that I have been able to develop throughout these programs. And again, I have linked various artifacts that show the ways in which I have developed these values and just giving evidence of my understanding of them. There are some fun ones, some more serious ones. Leadership, for example, I had an organizational structure essay giving example of how I would deal with difficult situations within an organization and how I could restructure it better using leadership skills. Under integrity, some group partners and I created this newspaper that deals with some ethical issues revolving around literacy. And so that reflects a good amount of integrity in making such decisions. And under mentorship, you can see a poster that I created in relation to a research paper I wrote on teacher-librarian collaboration as an effective means of coeducation. And that's just one of my favorite posters that I made, but also one of the most important papers that I wrote in my time here, especially as someone who's wanting to work in school libraries. I was really able to research and understand the importance of collaboration between teachers and administration with librarians, and how much that can affect student learning in a positive way. And I reference that paper frequently in my work. So that's just something that I really get to use in my everyday real world work. Under this tab, My Work, I have first some outside work, and these are just examples of a couple of newsletters that I have made for the library where I currently work, just to show ways that I've been able to use my skills outside of school in my career so far. And also I have a tab for additional coursework. And these, of course, also have program outcomes that they fulfill, which I've listed here. But they're just some additional coursework that I'm especially proud of and fond of. Um, for example, I created an early learners playroom. And so in this document, I describe the playroom, the scenario, the demographics for which I created it, and you can see some of the digital 3D renderings that I created to represent that playroom and its special designs. So I'm really proud of that. I also have a video of myself demonstrating a story time that I designed, and that's one of my favorite things, something I've gotten a lot of really good feedback on from a lot of people, and that was a project that just really spurred my passion for working with children and students, and so that's something I hope to continue to be able to do in the future. So you can also view my resume on my portfolio. That just gives you a brief informational background about me, my education, my work experience, and other relevant activities. And of course, this is just a quick overview, and so there's a lot to explore. But if anyone does have any questions or comments, they can absolutely feel free to use this contact form to shoot me an email, and I will get notified of that, so I will respond quickly to any questions. And you can also leave comments on my page. So that is the summary of my Digication digital portfolio. I really enjoyed this project, getting to review all of the many things I've done in my time at SLIM. Just reminded me what a great program it was and how much more I know than I did at the beginning of this journey. And so I hope to be able to use this portfolio in the future, whether for employment or other educational purposes. It was a great exercise and a really useful product. So thank you for listening.